Hey guys, welcome to or back to my channel and welcome to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be picking out my May TBR. I was about to say April. I'm going to be picking out my May TBR out of my TBR jar. But before I get started, I just wanted to quickly apologize, kind of, but not really, about taking a break from YouTube. I say not really because obviously I'm sorry there was kind of no warning, but I did very much need a break. I had been speaking about kind of running up to when I then stopped posting about how I was struggling with content, and a few different things happened and I just very much needed to take a break. I was not in the headspace to film content, let alone edit it, post it. So there is one video, which I think is the one that's coming after this, which was filmed ages ago. I think it was right at the start of April, so over a month ago for you. And then I'm going to post my April reading wrap up and then my Alessi tour vlog. And then after that, the content is going to be things that I've been filming the past week and a half. So I am getting back into it. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm glad I took a break. I've not started editing yet. So yeah, this is going to be the first video I edit, but I just wanted to kind of touch on that because I had a few comments like on TikTok, messages, comments on my YouTube asking when new videos were coming, kind of why, because obviously I didn't post about it. I did post on my community tab probably about a week ago now, maybe just less than a week. By the time you see it, it would probably be a week, kind of explaining that I was taking a break. So I'm sorry about the kind of lack of communication. I just really couldn't do it. I'm so sorry. I'm hoping I'll be able to get back up to 3 videos a week, partly because I've got a backlog because there were a few videos like the Alessi one and the other vlog, and also I finished filming my reading ACOTAR. So there were a few books that already were backlogged, and then like I said last week, because it's Monday right now, last week I was filming quite a lot, getting back into the flow that I haven't started editing it, like I said, because that's honestly one of the hardest bits. Yeah, so just wanted to apologize, but I'm going to get into it. So you obviously will not have seen the reading vlogs, so it's kind of because of this backlog, the order is a bit mismatched, so you're gonna kind of see my reading wrap up of the whole month before you see the vlogs of any books that I've read. It is what it is. You know, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So I read the ACOTAR series and I finished it, I'd love to say the 23rd or the 20, it was the 20 something, early 20th. It's currently the 26th, I think. 28th, oh my god, the 28th. Okay, so ACOTAR wasn't even on my April TBR, it was on my March TBR, and I started the first book right at the end of March, and then I was going to carry it on, and I did, but because I was going to Alessi shows and then just couldn't, like for at least a week I did not even read, so it took me ages. And so the past few days I've been filming, I'm doing a reading vlog, trying to catch up on my April TBR. All of this being said, I'm going to pick, I don't know how many books, I'd say 6 or 7 now for May, just because I want to also finish my April TBR in May. I'd like to read that. So at this current moment in time, I don't know which books I will still have left, but I think I'll have maybe 3 books left. I'm hoping it'll be less, but I'm thinking 3 is more realistic. So yeah, I'm just gonna get into it because I've been yattering for so long. Now in May, I'm actually going away. I'm going to Crete, and that means that I don't really want to be taking physical books. I just prefer traveling with my Kindle. It's just a lot easier. So I'm going to try and do at least a 50-50 split between physical books and Kindle books. And on my Goodreads, which is always linked in the description of my videos, I do have my Goodreads and my Fable, but my Goodreads kind of has everything. On my Fable, I tend to just mark books that I've read, but on my Goodreads, I have lists of like my TBR, and then separated into physical TBR, Kindle TBR, and then general TBR. And then also I'm a lot more on top of the categories, like the different tropes. Anyway, I'm just trying to find the page. So I've got 52 books on my Kindle TBR, which is pretty good. So we've got quite a lot to choose from. Now that I've read ACOTAR, I'm feeling like I can conquer fantasy a bit more, so that is good. So I'm more open to that. I just didn't want to, ACOTAR, I was pretty set on ACOTAR being my first like proper fantasy series. So now that I've done that, I would like to get to Powerless by Lauren Roberts, that series. I know a recent one just came out, a new one, and I don't own it. and I'd like it in paperback, but it's only in hardback I believe at the moment because the rest of mine are in paperback. So I'm like, do I wait till it's in paperback or do I get it on my Kindle, because I don't really want a hardback. I don't like hardbacks in general, so I'll probably get it on my Kindle if I want to, but it's so expensive on Kindle at the moment. I just want to wait for the price to drop. Let's get started because I've been chatting for so long. My mouth is already dry because it's really hot in here because I had to shut my window, so the traffic wouldn't kind of create. I should have just used my mini mic. Never mind. Okay, so if you haven't watched one of these videos before of mine or anyone else's, this is my TBR jar. I wrote down a load of different prompts which are in here, and I just randomly select one and then pick a book that corresponds. It's quite, you'll pick up quite easily what I mean because I don't think I explained it very well then. So I'm just shaking it. Last time I put all the prompts right at the bottom that I got, because in the last video my issue was that I was getting loads of the same prompts. So yeah, I actually can't really remember the prompts I had last time. This first one, author I've never read a book by before. Okay, this could be really fun, and this is also might play really well into the fantasy. I'm actually liking that. Okay, let me have a quick look at my physical TBR, then I'll go on my Kindle. Okay, so on my physical TBR I picked out 4 different books. So the first one was None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I am very excited to read a Lisa Jewell book. I've got this one, and then I've got Then She Was Gone, and a classic thriller, and I haven't read any thrillers so far in April. I get my months so confused. I think it's because it is currently April, but I'm filming my May TBR. But when I film my April reading wrap up, like, you know, because I'm obviously, you know, whatever. Anyway, I'm not gonna have read any thrillers in April because none of them are on my TBR. That's actually really weird. Why did I not pick any thrillers? They were all romances. That's kind of odd behavior by me. Well, maybe I want to pick this then because I want to make sure I have a thriller because I'm craving a thriller. And here we go, None of This Is True. I've then got Lessons in Chemistry. I actually don't really know what this is about, apart from the fact that she's a chemist. Yeah, it's meant to be good. It is meant to be good. I'd say at the moment though, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm leaning towards None of This Is True. And then I've got The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. I'm not gonna lie, I've heard all Kristen Hanna books are very sad and emotional, and I just don't think I'm in the headspace to read that at the moment, so maybe not actually. And then I feel like I pick this book all the time, Girl Gone Viral, but I fear that now that I clocked on the fact that I didn't read any thrillers in April, that I just have to pick None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I'm very excited about this. My mum's currently reading this at the moment because her sister gave her a copy, and I said to her, I was like, oh, Lisa Jewell, like, I'd like to borrow that book afterwards. And then I went, actually, I think I already own it. So yeah, nice little story for you. But yeah, author I've never read before, Lisa Jewell. Right, let me put these back on the shelf. But I do actually think I need to read this book soon because it's getting to a point where I keep picking it as like one of the contenders, but it never actually makes the TBR. So I think I need to just get on with it. That's so funny. The way I've got The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna and then Bully by Penelope Douglas next to each other. When it gets to the bottom of my bookshelves, it is just miscellaneous, honestly. So anyway, let's pick the next book. This one. What does it say? A purple cover. Okay, this is good because I feel like I've not been getting any prompts that I've had before. Have I read? Yeah. To me, I wanna be one. The only one so far I can see is Saving Sex, but that's on my actual physical TBR. That's in the middle of a series. I don't think I want to commit to a whole series this month. I don't think I have any purple ones on my physical TBR. So let's look on my Kindle TBR. This might be difficult because also on Kindle sometimes it shows different ones. Okay, wait, is the Baby Dragon Cafe, is that purple or is that blue? I'd say that's more blue. Okay, A West Side Love Story, that is purple. I'll have put the cover up on the screen. Is that purple? Oh, it kind of looks more blue now. I don't even know when I got this book. I don't know whether because I've had it on my Kindle for so long, I don't know whether it was a Amazon first read choice, whatever it's called. You know, like when Prime members get to pick a book each month to get for free that's new. I don't know whether it's one of those or whether I actually did buy it, but I have no idea what it's about. Actually, I feel like I have had this prompt before because I feel like I've gone over these. The Chemistry of Love. What's this about? Boss romance? That sounds okay. I think I'm gonna pick Chemistry of Love because that one is definitely purple. I'm questioning my purple spotting abilities for the other ones, and I don't know, bit of a boss romance. I don't know. It kind of sounds appealing and kind of light-hearted-ish. Fake dating, it says it is. Okay, and it's on my Kindle, so that's, it also very much gives like sunbathing or reading on a plain book, like light-hearted, easy, quick, mindless read. So that is what I need. So I think that's good. How many am I going to pick? Did I say? I think I'm going to pick 7 ish. I don't know. Okay. This one, animal on the, okay, I got this one last time, an animal on the cover, so I'm gonna put this one back because like when I got it, I don't mind having repeat ones, but not if I only got it the month before, you know. So like next month I'm fine doing animal on the cover, a green cover. I've literally done this as well. Why am I getting ones that I've had before? Okay, I'm just gonna pick the top one here. Title starts with the same letter as my name. Oh my god, why does this keep happening? I also got that because that was, actually no, sorry, I got that one for Akatar. So that was, where is it? That was March TBR. Okay, so I can pick this. God, I'm a mess. I'm so sorry. Can you tell I'm out with the filming grind? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I mean, you'd think it would be quite easy because so many books must have A at the start of it. Like, as the word. A something. I don't know. Let me look on my Kindle because I'm struggling. Okay, we could do Assistant to the Villain, which I've got on my Kindle. Could do And They Were Roommates, which I received as an ARC, but I actually don't know if it's out or not yet. Let me check. Oh no, it's still not out. It comes out on the 27th of May. Okay, that could be a cute one. And They Were Roommates. Assistant to the Villain does actually kind of sound appealing. Is the second one, I can't remember if the second one is on Kindle Unlimited or not, because I only downloaded the first one. I don't know if the first one was on Kindle Unlimited. No, it was 99p. That's why I bought it. I remember now. How much is the next one? £5.99. That's crazy when the first one's 99p. But obviously I'd get it. Okay, so Apprentice to the Villain, no, Assistant to the Villain is an option. I also like that because it's not just A, it's like actually the start of a word rather than, because saying like A, like Akatar was Akoff or something like that, obviously it isn't cheating, but kind of it felt like it was. Okay, I think I'm gonna read Assistant to the Villain then, because like I said, that kind of feels less like, not even that's cheating my video, my rules, but also feels a bit better. And I think it's romantasy, which is good. I feel like as I'm getting into fantasy, romantasy's the way in because it's got the romance. Although to be fair, the third Akatar book was my favourite, spoiler alert, and that one arguably had the least romance in it. It was more political, so maybe I don't really care because obviously I like a thriller and that's not really romantic at all. But yeah, anyway, so that's the same letter as my name, Assistant to the Villain. The only reason I don't like picking Kindle books in these videos is because I can't like pick up the book to show you. I don't know, I like having a prop. Anyway, we've got a prompt here. Published this year. I definitely got this prompt last time, so. Also, I can't think of any that I have off the top of my head downloaded that were published this year, so. Well, I've got 2 here. I will pick the first one, but also I'm sure I've already had one of them before. A number in the title. Okay. The obvious one is obviously Binding 13. Oh my god, I've got one here. 5 years from now. So obviously it's written, but it's still a number. I actually have no idea what this is about, but I really liked the other book that I read by Paige Toon, someone I used to know. So they meet as children when their parents fall in love, but soon forced worlds apart. 5 years later, they find each other, bonds rekindled. For the next 2 decades, fate brings them together every 5 years. I like the sound of that. Oh my god, I like the sound of that. I don't even want to keep looking, but I feel like I should. Okay, apart from the Boys of Torment series, I actually can't find one with a number, but I'm just going to check my Kindle TBR. But I really want to read 5 years from now, is it called? Yeah, that sounds really good. Okay, I've got 3 Little Lies, which I got as an ARC, which I think is a thriller. But I like the sound of 5 years from now, so not very tempted by it. Anything else? The Second Time We Met. Obviously that's a number, but it kind of feels less like a number than 3's a number. Can you tell I just wanted to read this? Oh look, I'm reading 5 years from now. I'm actually really excited about this. It sounds so good. Right, I've got 4 books now. Let's read. Let's pick the next one. Part of a series that I'm reading. Okay, you see, I don't think I have any downloaded, but I could easily do this, you know what I mean. Let me think. Let me have a quick look on here to see if I've got any downloaded that are part of a series I'm reading. Okay, you know what I could read? I could read Wildfire by Hannah Grace because I read Icebreaker, so I'm reading that series. I actually can't remember Icebreaker and I really wanted to reread it, but it's not on Kindle Unlimited anymore, so I can't. But Wildfire, I think it was only 99p. Amazon just had a sale for Kindle books, so I got a few 99p books, and I think it was on that because it's not on Kindle Unlimited. So part of a series I'm reading, Wildfire by Hannah Grace. That's exciting. As I was figuring out that one, another prompt fell out, so let's read this one, written by 2 authors. I only just had this prompt, and it was when I picked out Christina Lauren, so I'm gonna pick out another one. Okay, how many have I got now? 5. This one here, Good as Any. I haven't seen on Book Talk. I got that one last month. This is so annoying because there's so many prompts in here. I might just start leaving them out, honestly, and get to the bottom and then start again. Or I need a better jar. Why did I lick my lip like that? A cartoon cover. Swear I got this last time. I'm gonna pick another one. Guys, this is so annoying. I actually will keep them out this time, but it's gonna create clutter. Whatever. Okay. Let's pick this one. A person on the cover. You know what, I'm just going to use this one because that's quite broad. I'm going to quickly look on, actually no, I'll look at my physical TBR first. A person, it can be a cartoon cover, so I could do, I'm tempted to pick Girl Gone Viral just because I keep picking it up as an option. Preferably, actually, I'd like a real person because last time I got this prompt I did a cartoon person, so to have, but it's kind of ugly when you have a cover with like a real person. No hate to the actual person, obviously. I prefer it when it's a cartoon person. Okay, A Love Letter to Whiskey has an actual person on the cover, so that's good, and that book's also meant to be really good, so I might read that one. Okay, I think I'm going to read A Love Letter to Whiskey. So that means I've got 6, and I will put this book back once again. Actually, if anyone's read this book, please convince me to read it because I need tempting. Okay, we've got one more prompt to pick out. This one here. Book I've been putting off. I got this one last time. Another prompt. Made into a movie or TV show. Okay. This might be hard. The only one I'm thinking of right now is Lessons in Chemistry, because it says soon to be Apple TV series. I think I'm gonna have to pick this because I actually can't think of any more, and like maybe others on my TBR are being made into it, but looking at them right now I can't think of any that are, so this might just be the easiest one. So yeah, final one. A bit underwhelming, sorry about the lack of energy for that one. Anyway, to ache is to be alive, to ache is to be alive. Okay, so let's run through all of the books that I'm going to hopefully be reading in May, plus the ones that I didn't get around to on my April TBR. First one, None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. This is because I've never read a book by this author, which was the prompt, so I'm actually excited about this. A good thriller. I love a nice thriller. Obviously they're not actually nice, that's a bad word to describe it. And then a number on the cover, 5 years from now. I'm actually so excited to read this. I cannot wait. Now that I've read the back, honestly I don't think I'd ever read the back, because if I'd read that, you best believe I'd have been reading it straight away. So here we go. 5 years from now, number on the cover, number 5, and then made into a TV show or film. This has apparently been made into an Apple TV series, so here we go. I don't know if it already has been because I don't know when this edition was published, but here we go. I don't really know what this is about apart from the fact that she's a chemist, so yay. I don't like chemistry. Then a person on the cover, it was A Love Letter to Whiskey. I again don't really know what this is about. Let me quickly look, because I think it says Friends to Lovers, Second Chance, Slow Burn. That sounds good. It's highly rated, so I have heard a lot about it. Obviously I clearly don't know what it's actually about, but I've heard things about it, so that's always good. Then as part of a series that I'm reading, I picked Wildfire by Hannah Grace because I've read Icebreaker. It's called the Maple Hill series, but it used to be called something else, like the ICU, or I don't know, because I remember once I was talking about series on Kindle Unlimited and I didn't call it the Maple Hill series, I called it the IC something series. I don't even know. Anyway, then title starts with the same letter as my name. I did Assistant to the Villain, so this is the only fantasy book on my TBR this month. Actually, we've done pretty well because we had a thriller. I think this one's just general fiction. I don't think there's romance in this, so that's always good. We're kind of switching up the genres. And then the last one was a purple cover, and that was The Chemistry of Love, which I think is kind of a contemporary romance rom-com-y. I don't even know. It says it's got fake dating. It says romance fiction, contemporary romance, chick flit, fake dating. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Thank you for making it this far in the video. Thank you for putting up with the fact that I took a break, being patient with me. I really appreciate it. If there are other videos you would like to see, please let me know, because I very much am in need of inspiration right now, getting back into the swing of things, knowing what people actually like rather than just what I like filming, because obviously I'd like to film things that I enjoy filming, but at the end of the day I also want to film things that other people want to see. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. I love you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. I love you. Goodbye.